Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Quinton Dunbar on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another first and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Gurley. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, it's Hill. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 25.
Down by Bobby Wagner. A gain of 9. Brings up.
They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. They run. It's Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7. Seahawks nothing. Sterling Hockrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hockrichter to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at the 31-yard line. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 67 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, 76 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
The point after.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Falcons 14, Seahawks 7.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Shoot. 12. Move the team.
Now Rashad Penny. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the run, it's Penny. And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Like 22, he's coming, 22.
Throwing is Wilson. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Gurley again here on 1st down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's Blair on the tackle.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And 5 at the Seahawks 33-yard line.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. This one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love of it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check safety. Fall down.
Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deeper. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 48 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Falcons 17. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
This one caught by Ridley. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Atlanta.
First down, Ryan. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. Bruce Irvin. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Watch the let's go double count right here. Double count. 22's coming. 14, run it. I got you. Kill. One left.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle, Dorsett. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
17. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. A slant to Jones. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he gets it down to the 32. 13 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down.
At the 32-yard line.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a first down on a gain of 10. On first down, it's Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down, Falcons.
Here's Ryan. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
Made by Dante Fowler. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 15-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Deeper. Check hot route. Hot. Hey, zero. We got.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Spot that.
This is Homer. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Dante Fowler in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
And the Falcon first down.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 20. He's at the 40. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now.
17.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the fumble recovery was an important first step, but still a huge fourth quarter hole to dig out of. Down 3 scores. Looking deep for Julio. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. 79 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Seahawks 35, Falcons 24.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And now he'll tuck it and run. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
A loss of 2.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They go play action now. Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Mark 50. Mark 50. Hey, we got to get the stop here, D. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He's got a first down past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
27 on the play.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
10 more there and another first down. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Throwing again, Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Ryan's pass.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And now it's second down.
It's now second.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again, Ryan. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Touchdown.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and then get that onside kick. Throwing now is Ryan. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Falcons.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Today's final score.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it wasn't